Yeah.
It's like,
Ghost was so
Yeah,
fun.
I
I was a shit aiming Ghost, but that game was so fun.
That
Nah,
game actually
Ghost was fun. The most fun COD I ever played was IW.
That game's just aura and like community. Like the
Because
pro community of IW was the best ever.
I feel like the highest individual skill gap was that game, bro. In my opinion, bro. You could literally just straight.
Wait, which
I'm
game?
better
I've loaded
in
up.
IW.
No.
You could
If you
solo
put in
win
time,
series for your team.
You could
if you were
literally
him.
solo win series in absolute square. Like I'm squaring with you, you can miss, and I'm just gonna win. Like if I'm turning up, that game was just all about being turn and fucking grinding. You just put in hours, like you were gonna be better.
I didn't really get to enjoy IW like that.
We got it. He's there. They're in the lane.
That game was
so fun.
Oh, dude,
He's
it
still
was
there?
unbelievable. I put that game over AW, and I know that's not a popular take, but
yeah, I do too.
I put that game over AW.
Well, I hated it.
I do BO3, IW,
Step back
AW.
up. Step back
Oh
up.
yeah, no, I think that's
Back up,
crazy.
back up.
I agree with that too. But the reason I agree with that is just
Wow,
because
really? Y'all think IW's over AW?
Watch out, he won.
Well, you had a lot more
The reason
success in AW too.
Down.
yes,
me.
I didn't have that many
Two
good
tower
places
me,
in
two
AW,
tower.
and the second part of it,
Danny's under the lip.
I
There's the
think
outer
I
tower.
would have
At the
liked
bro.
AW better if we went from like Ghost to BO3 to AW. AW is just like a crazy difference.
Oh, from Ghost to Double Dash.
Yeah, exactly.
From Ghost to the Double
Hey,
Dash.
I say this all the time. AW was ahead of its time, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
got top.
100%
Please top
was.
mid. Please top mid, Brandon.
That game was actually fucking fire, bro.
If we,
Imagine that game just like elevated
Come
now,
on.
like different graphics, but same mechanics.
You're
and
the
shit,
only
like
one
new
that's up.
maps.
Try to get a physical.
Like an AW remake
Tom,
would be
we
so
would-
fire. It
we would be getting
so...
fucking fried on that game,
Yo,
bro.
yo, yo, yo.
No, hell no.
You want steps?
You think we'd get cooked?
You want to be right after that,
100%.
Brandon.
Imagine a hacker with a double dash.
A hacker with a double dash.
No, bro, you gotta understand.
This guy
This
sees
is
me through walls and he's in the air.
This is more, no, this is
I
more
did that.
cracked than
One in the
AW.
back and back.
What we're watching
Back really.
right
It
Nice.
actually
Get your last
is.
spot out.
Yeah,
They
I
probably
mean,
took off though. They're gonna
yeah,
take
but
off.
You said
Nah, there wasn't, Andrew.
updated. You said
got two left.
updated,
One definitely got two left.
refined
I spun out.
version
now.
of that game.
But I said same mechanics though. Same mechanics. Like same thing. Like same
Well,
pacing, same
actually,
mechanics.
I don't even. You think this game's
Yeah,
more
because
turret than
look,
AW?
look,
It
look,
is.
look,
You didn't
tools
run
gonna
fast.
wait.
You didn't when you
I
were
need to
there,
go
when
watch
you-
some
when
AW
you-
again.
Go watch AW gameplay. Go watch AW
The
gameplay.
only movement in the game, like the slide was kind of ass, and you just had the
No,
dash.
you had to just be way more efficient with your movement. Like you couldn't just
Two,
like
two,
get
two, be there
fucking
right there.
dumb. You can't just be a moron
peel it,
with
peel
it
it,
and
first
just
guy,
keep
Ernie.
jump dashing everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
You guys might
dash
be
around,
right.
whatever.
But
You
going
just
from
had-
Ghost
you
to
gotta be-
this-
you gotta be way more efficient with your movement.
Further weak.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
Further. You went mid box.
Man, that shit was
Nah, that's
jarring.
facts.
Bro, I remember spawning in the first game I played of AW after Ghost. I was fucking tweaking on
Try right there.
retreat.
Try right there.
It's like, holy
Yeah,
fuck,
bro,
this is what I'm about to play?
Dude,
where-
the first
where
time I
is
spawned in
that?
on
Absurd.
comeback, I was like,
Street G's is 13 months. Think
Like,
about it.
bro, this is what I'm
When
saying.
you spark out that guy,
This
spark
game
out.
that they're playing right
Go, go, go.
now, Black Ops
I
6,
got time,
is
I got
kind
time,
of
go, go.
similar to AW in a way.
That shit's more turned than AW,
we got that.
100%.
We should play the video.
Yeah,
Go
it
big.
is
Go
more
big.
turned,
Go
but
big.
It's just the maps too, though.
wait,
Like,
what's
these
the
maps
most
are just
turnt
so
COD we've ever
ass.
had?
This one.
Top
You think
grips.
so?
Yeah. The Omni movement
Bro,
and shit.
these maps are insane, and the way that this game
Slide
is,
canceling Omni
No, no, you
movement,
even better, that's
Slide
100%.
cancel Omni movement on these small ass maps.
Video.
Yeah, I mean,
Closer, bigger. Stay left.
it's pretty
Vanguard was
turnt.
pretty.
Vanguard
watch
was
it up.
also crazy.
Vanguard was a bang
Watch out,
out. Well, the
watch out.
spawns in Vanguard made it.
Yeah, Vanguard was also
ridiculous.
absurd.
He's
Bro,
dude.
that was the most. That season was the most unpredictable season that we've ever had.
Well, it also
CWL,
depends
CDL
on,
included.
It
Damn.
also depends on the maps.
Shit,
too.
who won that shit anyway? I did, that's right.
Well, you guys figured out that.
I remember
You guys
that,
like the
that,
only
that,
team
that,
that was
that,
able to
that,
like, create
Nah,
some
we actually
consistency on the
mastered
game.
that game.
I'm working a pitch.
That's what I
Took
thought-
us forever,
that's
but we did.
Bottom memo.
One of the
Bottom
more
memo.
impressive runs, even
No one
albeit
pitch maps.
short, 2 tournaments, but in CDL,
Bro, there was no team on the planet that was fucking with us for those two
We
events.
played through. Play through.
Well, nobody could figure out
Yo,
that
we're hard
game.
pitching. You
What,
no
did,
shit.
what
No
was
shit.
it that you guys figured out?
Alright, one is already top
Really?
lip.
Like,
You know you got your
overall,
trick for that. He's hard play for you.
describe it.
We should just.
I don't know, bro. I think it was just like we had our system down and our like the teamwork that we had, but like Ken and Cap and Shane were so anal about
Look.
every
Yo, what
single
P2 lip,
detail of
P2
the
lip, he's
game,
going gun.
and I think we just figured it out to the point where like everything was perfect. Like I don't even think it was like one quality.
running around.
Like I genuinely think that we just
Something
mastered the
about it,
title.
brother.
Like we every single day, the shit that we would talk about
those
would
rough.
like.
Probably
Like,
just fucking
it was just fucking absurd. Like it was the most stupid shit ever, but it got to a point where we were just good at everything. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Like
Makes sense.
like block timings, like when to bump, like
And
we
like
were doing
our-
shit. We were doing
top
shit
list,
based on like the timing on the hill,
What's
like
caught, I
shit,
think? I
like
think I saw
not just
caught.
like oh go rotate it this time. It was
Yeah.
like I have to bump you now to do this, to do this, to do this, to do this. If that makes sense.
No, that's how it is, bro. Whenever your team is like you go into
got me
an
that.
event that you're about to win, you like typically will have like some unique ways to approach maps and situations that you know other teams aren't doing. And like,
like we had every situation that we were in that game, in respawn game mode specifically, like we had like a 5-step system that every single situation, like just for example, like rotating on Berlin from fire to the train hill. Like we knew we had to get 1 kill in rotation. It didn't matter where it was. We had to give up the back, kill the guy on rotation again that spawned front, and then we would just full flip their team because we had front control. Like there was just like shit like we had a step to every single situation, and we never had to comment because just everyone just knew. We were just in flow at the end of the game. And then I stopped dropping donuts.
Once you get everything locked in and locked down.
Yeah. Where everyone agrees, Tom, that's so godlike.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? And then you think back about all the arguments, all the bot review, all the bullshit, and you're like, damn, all those arguments, that shit was all worth it, bro. When you finally win a chip, even just 1 chip, bro. If you won 1 championship, like.
Yeah. And we auto-faded BK or Boat Cage earlier too. Fuck that map. Hell no.
I'm so dead.
Bro, that map, every other team that was good at that game loved Boat Cage, so it just worked all year. Like we squared against every team that not on Boat Cage and it didn't matter. Fucking hated that map.
Yeah.
Like it was like Seattle's best map, fucking FaZe's best map, Optic's best map. Hated
Somebody
that shit.
saying, would FaZe, Shotzi, and Hydra be good in any era?
One
yes.
shot out of mid. Does he know what he's doing? He's probably, he was zip,
Would be godlike. There's a few others.
I'm repitching the other back to be it. One on me back right. One back right. Yeah, 2 back right. 2 4.
Those games were ahead of their time, bro. Those games are actually ahead of their time. No bullshit.
Bro, remember playing Kyler at the beginning of AW? I thought that kid was cheating.
Yo, I told a story on the broadcast the other day. We were talking about Kyler. I said one of the first times I played him was a solar. And I was on TK. And it was an S&D, and he was at B site, and he was beating the fuck out of us so bad that we were like, all right, yo, if you see him, run away and calm where he's at.
That's insane. Like you're playing against a hacker.
I will never forget that. We're like, yo, if you see Huke, call him out and get together.
Dude, I remember
it was so good.
It was the beginning of AW before I went pro, so I was in open bracket with Kyler, like so I had to play against him. He got the game 2 weeks early, and I remember a screenshot came out of Pro 8s at the beginning of the game because they let Kyler play because he's like God. Like he dropped 70 in Pro 8s at the beginning of the game. I was actually fucking flabbergasted.
Bro,
I was flabbergasted. It was a retreat hard point. He had 70. I said, fucking what?
Yeah, there were a couple people on the tail end where I was like,
I'm blocking down. I'm blocking down.
With like Swartly and shells. Like, what the fuck?
Like I remember when I first played Simp in BO3 wages, and I was like, yo, what's the rule? Like, you got to be 18. How old's that guy?
I got years before he comes in here and ruins everything.
I
gotta win now.
Let's get better.
Like 2 more years, bro.
I gotta win now.
You should be weak.
Cellium didn't retire me? No, he did not.
Dude, we banned Cell from IW8s because we thought he was cheating.
I remember he came in there, dude, and it was Matt. He had me crying. He was like, none of this fucking guy play.
Yeah, and with P-Dog, we banned P-Dog too because he would host fuck from Denver or wherever
the hell. Oh, well, he was actually a joke.
Yeah, no, he would host from Colorado or wherever the fuck it was and slam everybody.
He was good, but I had played him on LAN and beat him, so I was sitting there, I was like, all right, man. Like, we got to figure something out, like this connection. Either you're banned or...
Bring back the IW8s tournaments, man. I talk about this shit once a week, dude.
Bro, so Classic was an absolute tyrant in the IW8s, bro.
My guy, Nicky D, man.
People blame Matt for a lot of this stuff, but it was really Classic that had the final say.
Top 5 most underrated players of all time right there.
Yeah, he played ethical ball.
Him and Jerry both.
He's very smart. Yeah, Jerry was good. He's just kind of buns at search.
He's front up. What you gonna do? What's W?
Seemed to be a theme for that team.
He's getting turned, yeah.
Jerry was really good, bro. He's so good at hardpoint.
Thank you for the 9. Yeah, Jerry's just smart. He made the game way easier. Currently deployed. I spend the end of the day watching your stream. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Thank you for your service, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Because he's good at fucking search and destroy.
I can help you out, B. Thank you for your service, man.
Weren't that good at search, bro.
Yeah.
That's what they all I played. I came up from search.
Yeah, like the ones that came up from search, like they just had like an advantage.
That's actually facts. Every event I won, like a search was such a big part of it.
Bro, I remember winning BO4 in London, and I had a .69 S&D KD, and we won like 2 searches. The whole event. We won 4 games every series we played.
Oh, that's answered your question. Somebody asked me the other day if like has there been a team that's been ass at search that's won an event?
Yeah, London. We were horrible at search.
What
We just
team
won
was
every
that?
respawn. 100 Thieves. We
Go,
just
go,
won
go.
every respawn we
One
played.
Oh my god.
Alright, one more. They're gun Paco.
Top 5 most underrated pros ever.
There's one on tower, brother.
Looney. I'm putting my whole Rise team in there. I'm not
put
bullshitting
the
you.
L.
I think Nick, Dan,
Put the
and
L,
Jerry
Taylor.
are all top 3.
Nah, dude. In their time though, people gassed the fuck out of Jerry.
Nobody
One
talks
more
about
gold,
them
and then
though.
I spawn one right
Like
side.
currently,
No,
nobody
man.
talks about any of them.
He's all
And I
up.
think
Man,
all
you
3
could
of them are
say the same
insane.
for like App though.
I think App's also in there. I think App is also underrated as fuck.
Nah, the most underrated player is low-key John, bro. That guy did like.
No, Champs MVP.
Bro, John is underrated, bro. People
That
do
is
not
insane.
talk about John as like one of the
Please,
all-time
Tommy.
good players.
What's
Like
up?
he's a
Nah, there's
No,
no
I got it.
way.
Wait, when do you see people talk about John?
Ivy.
Bro, there's no way that John's underrated. I mean, if
I think he's underrated.
maybe
John
like from
was
what
so
you've
good.
seen,
How
but
about back left.
there's no way, bro.
And
He's
it
a
was-
Champs
it-
MVP.
And it's even pre that, like he was
Uh,
so good
John
prior
is
to that
fucking
too.
So
godlike.
you think he's
John
John
is
is
back up,
underrated,
back up
Sam,
there.
and you think
There's
he's
just one there.
underrated?
Make
I
sure
just
back
don't.
up.
I don't hear anybody ever
He's gonna
mention
go to
him.
There's one
like,
on minus now. There's one on minus.
terms
I got that.
of
Go,
really
go,
good
go, go.
SMGs.
This map is also absurd, by the way. P4 row.
I hold him in pretty
I
high
feel like
regard.
John gets mentioned a decent amount.
Nah, John gets mentioned a lot.
Does
I
he?
will
mean,
say,
don't
I
know.
will
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
one
yeah.
thing about John that doesn't get the gas that it deserves is World War II. He was fucking gross at World War II,
Paco.
but I don't think that anyone really talks about him that year. He was
I mean,
insane
John,
at that game.
John was also insane at Black Ops 2.
I think Black Ops 3 is his best game.
Time really gone,
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
Ant loves that dolphin dive shit.
There's no way that shit actually ever works,
And
right?
we're holding. Actually, I think it does work from time to time. It's just a
Yeah.
good way to like camera the drop.
Wait, do you guys think Nato's underrated? He's got
Yeah, I do.
insane lore. He's
Well,
got.
go, go, go.
That's somebody
Rush,
that
rush, rush,
nobody talks about.
He's
Yeah.
got- well, he's got good lore. Like good.
Maybe.
Like some of the.
I think
I
Nato's a
think-
good shout.
If anybody asks us, we all just kind of go
Gaza.
like, "Bro, Nato was crazy."
Yeah, because we played and we just knew that he was fucking
These guys
crazy.
said, nah, John is underrated. They don't put him in the same table as you and Scum, and he was up there, and I disagree. I think people always
I
put
think
John
people
above
always
me.
put people put John above you for
They
sure.
Put John above me. Yeah, they always
Yeah.
do.
It's the ring.
Yeah,
man.
like it's the ring. Yeah, it's the
John
ring.
just didn't have the placings over a longer. Like he had some like.
He's a
unlock-
Treyarch player.
Yeah.
John was the Treyarch Reaper, bro.
Yeah, nah, he got the ring in Black Ops 3. So and he hit peak in that. He was pretty like. He was
Yo,
pretty
you
next
know
level
what,
at that
dude?
shit.
J-Cap is fucking underrated, bro.
Cap should have won 5 champs. Can we talk about
is
it?
Underrated.
Cap
dude.
should have won 5 Call of Duty champs.
Bro, almost
That's
every
actually
team.
insane. That's actually insane.
Almost
should've
every
won
team
5.
that joined
That's
got
crazy.
better, bro.
should've won
Wait,
5,
almost
man.
winning 5 champs is crazy. Wait, how many does he have?
2.
2, I think. Yeah.
He lost BO2. He lost IW, and
He was at 4 out of 5.
what was the other one?
Finals,
There was
wasn't
one
he?
more. Yeah.
Wow, I'm mind blown.
Yo, what's good, brother?
What's up, Wheelhouse?